I was going through a pretty difficult time with my son. I just found out that some behavioral issues started and I didn't know really where to turn. And so whenever I came upon Refuge, it was very helpful and exactly what I needed at the time. And Refuge has helped my son. The biggest way is that having his therapist on hand when you're in a crisis situation with your child, they'll understand that, and they're very helpful in situations where I'm just unsure on how to help. I have been reminded that I am doing the best I can, and sometimes that's the only thing that someone needs is just to know that despite everything going on, this happens to other people too. It's not just you. You haven't failed as a parent. You don't want your kid to be hurt ever. And so by having that caregiver support, it just reminds me that I'm not alone, and it provides me alternative ways to approach my son and really connect with him. I look at the development and how important it is for them to be strong now and know how to handle their emotions now to be able to be a functioning, healthy adult. Because as they grow, they start to have more issues and they start to kind of conceal their feelings. And that's something that therapy, I feel, is very important to make sure that they can process through. And so having the group of therapists at Refuge, they really do help the children process their feelings and not hold them in, which can negatively affect them in the long run. If we didn't have community support, and especially with Refuge contributing, I feel like there would be a lot more behavioral issues in school, which leads to a lot more emotional issues. And by not having Refuge would cause more children to not get the help that they need. And Refuge is very good at making sure that they help their children and then help the next child. And that would be impossible without the community's donations and to keep it going. It is one of the best organizations to be able to have the support, especially, I know we've mentioned it many times, but the caregiver support. Now I'm about to be going on my own with my son, and I wouldn't be able to afford therapy at this very moment. The support of just having a non-for-profit, organization that can help my son through things and even teach me new ways of handling and making his life better is the biggest and best support I could ever